6:14. Oh, well, we're close enough. I said 6:15. Hello. We're live. I was a minute early. I'm like, what do I do? I just went in and pushed it. So hello and welcome in. I am Tammy Neff, and you're on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage. And I tonight am going to be messing around with an old bottle. And we stopped at a little, it was more of a flea market. It wasn't an antique show. It was kind of a flea market thing on our way to the lake today. And it was kind of knives and guns and stuff like that. I picked up 3 bottles, a little Christmas tree, and a little frame. So anyway, it wasn't a total waste, but it was hot and I don't know. I wasn't super inspired at all. I mean, I was looking hard for something to buy. So anyway, this is the old bottle that we're going to be making over. And it is in rough shape. It has been through the dishwasher a couple of times. It has also had denture tablet used in there trying to dissolve this stuff. That's a trick that I've heard on here. That good morning. Oh, that's so funny. Hi, Yvette. She's in Australia. That's so funny that it's morning. Hi, Randy. Hi, Karen. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nina and Randy and Pam and Mary. Let me scroll back. I always get to talking. Hi, Joe and Stacy. Okay. You almost bought a bottle today, but you thought it was too much. Yeah, sometimes they can be. We don't spend too much unless it's a really awesome bottle. I wouldn't give over $20 for a bottle for sure. If you have sources to shop, you can get them for a couple bucks. So you don't want to spend too much. $6 has been the most I've paid here recently, and only because I really like them. Hi, Donna. Or they were like a surface like this where I wanted to adhere something to, or it was squared so I could put a picture on it. It just, used to be back in the day, we would buy any old bottle we could get a hold of, and then do all sorts of things with them. And now I think I've found I'm a little bit pickier than I used to be. So I'm going to start out here with Mod Podge. Here's my brush. With some Mod Podge. Let's get this drying. I've got a couple things I want to paint. So we're going to get this going and see how it is, how we do. I've never used black tissue paper. So that's what we're going to do on this one. I just had the bright idea the other night, and I was kind of curious what it would do. And I've been using the kind of craft colored, it's kind of grayish, or not grayish, goldish, kind of gold. And I love, 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 love the look of it. So it was something new for me from the plaster and crackle and fabric and all the ways we've done bottles. It was a new way to get some texture on there. So I was really kind of digging that. And that gave me the idea when I saw this black paper. I was packing up something for somebody from the website the other day, and I saw this a couple weeks ago. So it's been on my work table, another paper plate project, as I've been calling them here lately, because I literally have paper plates of projects laid out up in my guest bedroom so that I can just come right on. I'll have a project. I don't have to be like, oh, what am I going to do? I kind of have an idea. So let's just, because I kind of crinkled it up. I have and I haven't before. It seems to kind of do the same thing. So I don't know how crucial that is. And the front and back doesn't really matter because I'm covering the whole thing. So I don't want it too lumpity there. So let's just see what we've got here. All right, now I'm going to take my scissors and kind of cut off the excess, not the access, the excess, and get rid of that. And the beauty of this is we can patch it in if we don't, if we miss a spot or a spot tears or whatever, you can just put a little patch over it and no one will ever know. I like that. I like that. I do a forgiving project. So, okay, I'm not pressing down just yet because I've got so many folds here. It's going to take a little bit to get into all of those. So let's, oops, see there, I just ripped it. Let's lessen the paper up a little bit where it's like really foldy. And you guys, I'm not checking comments, and I don't mean to be rude. I just kind of want to keep it going, and I will look up from time to time and talk to you. Hi, Linda. Yeah, the paper plate project. I thought that was a great, because I was struggling to carry several up the steps, so I thought I need to lay them on something. So I laid them on the plate, and that worked out great. Oh, see, and I didn't get I need to just leave my sanding block on this table so I don't have to keep going. See, I've got double papers here. I don't really want it. And I don't think the cut marks are gonna, like usually I don't want straight lines, but with these wrinkles, they're pretty straight. So I don't think it's gonna matter. All right, so let's just press that down. I'm gonna start now. I don't know why I put this away. I'm gonna start now pressing it down, getting the air bubbles out. This, I'm assuming, is going to darken the black a little bit. It's more like a charcoal gray color. It's not black. I mean, it looks plenty black, but when you put up black up against it, it's a little more charcoal. Yeah, see, I just kind of tore it a little bit there. So I gotta be careful. Don't be so rough. Let's see here. Yay, Karen caught me live. Good job. I've been trying to come live. So anybody that is having trouble catching me, you can just text me. Oh yeah, I've got a big rip there. 740. So I'll say this number a couple of times. If I take a second here, I can type it, or one of you girls could type it for me. It is 740-273-6693. I pay for a texting service to where I can actually send you a text when I am going live. Let's see, I just threw away a whole bunch. No point getting out a new sheet. Let's just patch in with this. So I'll text you and say, hey, Linda, thank you. I'll say I'm going live on Facebook or wherever I'm going, and usually it's Facebook. I've never gone anywhere else, but not that I'm not tempted here lately, to be honest. So we'll see. But anyway, you'll know where I'm at and what I'm doing. Well, I don't always tell you what I'm doing. Sometimes I say a vintage project because I want you to come and see me. If I tell you I'm doing a bottle, you might say, not again. But trust me, I got a lot of bottles to do, and every single one of them are different. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can see through it anywhere else. I'm looking. I think it's down really well. So now I have to figure out what to do with this mess up here. And I'm just not sure. Let's see. Let's just see if we slather it down. Oh, you guys, when we got home from the lake, we sat down and we had made homemade ice cream. I think I told you. And so we had that, and he's like, watch what you want. I've got to go mow. And so that Celine Dion show popped up. Oh, what a heart-wrenching, poor lady. You know, what a beautiful woman and beautiful voice, and always so classy, and I don't know, she had a great love story, you know, with her husband, and just such I don't know, I'm assuming everyone knows and everybody's probably watched it but me, but I finally sat down and watched it, and the tears rolled at the end. I can tell you that. That was really what she's going through right now is just unimaginable. And what a tough gal, for sure. Okay, yep, I can see now that the white is starting to dry. I see where I saw before. I knew there was another place. So did any of you guys see that show yet? What was I on? Netflix, I think. It could have been. I'm pretty sure I was on Netflix. There we go. Do I have another spot right there? No, that's just tissue paper that's not white yet. Okay. So the easiest thing to do, make sure I got it all. See all those yummy wrinkles. This will be great for Halloween, you guys. You've never seen it. Oh, Linda, it is just something. She is really struggling, but strong. She's like wanting to fight it, and the people around her are really taking, of course, good care of her. It made me think of the people that, you know, she said it's like a 1 in a million disease, and she said that I don't know what else she's talked a lot about it. And then then I got to thinking, think of the people that don't have her fortune. I'm assuming she has a fortune. But think of the people that have that and don't have her, you know, her support system. Hi, Alma. Your heart goes out to them all. Okay, did I not lay out something to dry this in? I don't think I did. So again, I had another one of these tops. I think I just used a top like this the other day. But I'm going to use it again in this bottle, so I need to paint it black. And I didn't take the black all the way up because I'm going to cover this with binding. And I'm just using chalk paint, so there's no need to prime it or anything like that. And I'm going black. I'm going to do plain black. And my thinking is on this is the golds are going to be my accent, black and gold. So we'll see. Can't go wrong with black and gold, right? One of the really cool things that she did in that show, talking about Celine Dion and her show that's on, I'm pretty sure it's Netflix. She showed like her, like it was like a warehouse kind of thing, and she's got all of her costumes and shoes and things from shows and events and whatever, and that was really cool to see. And she remembered, you know, like her Dior shoes, and she said, I thought it was kind of funny. She said, I can wear any size from 6 to 10. She said, I either spread my toes out or I crunch them up. You know, that sounds familiar. I wear a 7, but I still look in the 6s. Now an 8, I can't. They're too floppy. But yeah, I do 7.5, 6.5, and 7.5, and a 7. I do the same thing. But she said it's 6 to 10, which I thought was funny. She said, I make them work. She said, shoes, you don't mess around with shoes. And boy, did she have shoes. She had like an electronic closet that just, the walls stacked behind each other. And the one, she's standing there and she's like, none of these are going to work. None of them. She was going through hundreds of shoes. None of them work perfect. I get that too. That's what my mom's like, I only have 1 pair of shoes. I'm like, Mom, we got to get you some shoes. Oh. She means 1 pair of shoes that she wears all the time. I love shoes. You like the bottle, the shape of the bottle? Thanks. Hi, Gail. Hi, Barbara. So I'm just going to dry this down a little bit so when it starts rolling all over my table, it's not going to leave paint everywhere. And then I did a FormFlex frame. Been loving FormFlex here lately. When FormFlex first came out, I bought it up. I thought, oh, how cool. And then the more I watched people messing with it, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I was kind of scared of it. And then I realized Julie bought some, and I had 2 bags in my refrigerator for almost a year, maybe more. You prefer barefoot? I'm going to put you down. You guys probably can't see. Anyway, we bought this mold, and we put FormFlex in it so you can see it's flexible. I don't think it's going to have to bend on this bottle, but it's a flexible clay product. I'm just going to use the back of this paper plate. If I got to pitch it, I'll pitch it. But I'm going to make it black as well. I don't know. I might have too much black, but I'm a matchy gal. So this may be a flop and I might have to rethink it, but so you girls that have been with me for a little bit, you've seen me pull this out like 2 or 3 times showing you. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I just need to get that freaking thing out of here. I need to get it off it's never been good enough for me to be like, okay, that's exactly what I'm doing, and to take it upstairs for a paper plate project. It has never been, I've never been that sure of it. So I'm just gonna dive in. And since it's not super late and I don't have to be anywhere, I've got the time to figure it out. So I initially had a postcard that I was going to put in here of a little girl, and she had a black and white dress on, but there was a lot of yellow in it, and that was bugging me. Like the yellow was like, I don't know, I'm not sure. So I rethought it, and I think I'm going to use a page out of this German book with the big black writing. And that will allow me to use my neutral seam binding to get another, another color in here. So let's get this started to dry. It's on a white paper plate, so it's going to be hard to see what I've missed. But there's a spot right there. And I'm probably going to have to second coat. Let's see. Okay. Formflex, yes, formflex.com. It's the best clay. It is so good. I need to reach out to Tammy about getting something. I've sent a lot of you over there for it. I thought everybody knew about it because all the girls, all the creators talk about it. But it's nice. It might be a little more expensive than your paper clay. I can't even remember how much it was. I just ordered a couple more bags too. And you keep it in the refrigerator, and when you're ready to use it, take it out, put it in your mold, do your thing, put the mold, the rubber mold or whatever, put it in the refrigerator, and, put it in the freezer. Put it in the freezer. Set your timer for 20 minutes, and after 20 minutes you can pop it right out, which is much faster than air dry clay that you have to wait all night. You have to wait all night for that. So, okay. Then what I think I'll do, maybe what I'm better to do, I need to throw my price tag away, is just put the black on the bottom. That's what I'll do. When we're all done, I'm going to go ahead and I'll put black down there because that's ugly, and we'll just wrap the black tissue on down around. So let me save this little bit out here. When we're all done, I'll do that. Hopefully that'll remind me. Oh gosh, I got black under my fingernail. I hate that. Could you use hot glue in the Moldavina? Moldavina? I don't know what that is. Funny, I don't keep mine refrigerated. Is it? It gets a little bit sticky-ish, I think, Linda. I have left it out for hours, on my work table, and then go to add a little bit more, and I feel like it's a little bit stickier. Of course, I have my cornstarch. You always want to put your cornstarch in, just so it lets go easily. But I think the directions tell you to leave it to sit for a minute. I'm just letting things dry. So we could chat, and I hate to run the hairdryer this whole time, but you can watch me pick my fingernails. How fun is that? Ooh, I'm going to get a hater for that for sure. Oh, well. Oh, well, you guys, that's got to bug you guys too. Spell check, mold. Okay, now what was your question? I didn't know what a mold, could you use hot glue? Yeah, you can use hot glue in the molds, sure. You like the German book. Debbie, was it you that told me to take a picture of it? Somebody in one of my videos here recently said, take a picture of the page and post it, and I'll tell you if it's a Bible, because I don't know. And then she said she doubted it was because the Bible pages are usually super thin. So I just took a picture of it just now. So whoever said that, if you happen to catch this video, let me know. Otherwise, I've got to go back. I use that paper quite often, so that's why I'm not sure which video it was. But I need to go back and find her and do it. But if you're here, that's even easier. So, okay, now I've got black all over this and this. So yeah, everything's wet. So here we sit. So heck, we might as well. And did you guys notice that I used my Mod Podge brush for my black paint? hope that's okay. I just now noticed because I bumped my other clean paintbrush. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think it's okay. I'm going to put this on last anyway. I don't know why I'm really worrying about it. I guess I need to worry with the bottle itself. Gosh, I'm just thinking this could turn out to be a super, this could turn out to be a super quick project, actually. Here's a piece. I see a piece that's not covered. Boy, when it's got the white on it, you can't tell. Where is it? Right here. Stick that down. Now that I've used my brush and the black paint, I guess I'll have to use my artist brush. I just want to make sure it's down. All right, I'm going to keep watching for paper, or for a gap of paper where I see glass. It definitely darkened the paper. Of course, it's not dry, it's still wet, so that might be why. Use Google Lens on that picture. Oh, Linda, okay. Okay, that's a great idea. I've only recently discovered the Google Lens thing, and boy, is that nice when you're out antique shopping and you think, gee whiz, that seems expensive. And you can type it in and it pulls up like Etsy. I just saw another spot. It pulls up like Etsy listings. I think I thought it, yeah, right there. I think it's where I bumped it with the hairdryer. So it's right there. Let's put some podge down. Okay, there we go. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, and it pulls stuff up and it sends you to Google or to Etsy, where you can even buy it, or something, you know, close to it. It's amazing. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, in Google, in the search, if you go to Google and you want to search for something, there's a little like square, it looks like kind of like a camera in the search bar to the right, just right in the same bubble. And if you tap that, your camera opens and you take a picture and it'll tell you all about it. Kind of cool. Yeah, I never thought about it doing the, hi Cindy. Thanks Patricia. Never thought about it reading for me. Jish. Creepy, right? Never thought about that. Okay, well, we're still wet, but this should be, see, this is where I get myself in trouble. I hate making you guys wait. I hate waiting too, so I'm not blaming you. I hate waiting too. Okay, all right. So my thought was all of these wrinkles, which I probably should have left them a little bit bigger, all these wrinkles will grab the gold, but I'm not sure if I want to do it on my finger with Rub and Buff is what I was thinking. Let's check our frame and see how it's doing. Okay, I see a little bit of white still here. A little bit of white there. Just using chalk paint directly onto the Formflex. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to use any special paint or anything like that. Just dig in there and go. Okay. Alrighty. So I think I've got everything coated good enough. And here's my gold. Okay, my lid back on that. Get my brush out of the way. All right, so again, I'm using Rub and Buff. Used it to see what language the text is. Oh, okay. Use it all the time. It is amazing, Mary. Hi, Mary. It is amazing. So I think I want to keep it nice and flat. And rather than, so what I mean by that is some projects, when I want it to ooze over the edge a little bit, there's a little bit of a bump. You see that bump up on my finger? I don't want the bump today. I want it smooth. So I'm going to play around here with the top and smooth it out so there's no bumps. I want it smooth on my finger. So that means it's not going to go very far, but it also means I have a little bit more control. So let's, I hope it's going to work. Nope, it's not going to work, you guys. No, let's just be Nope, it's going to show my lines. I don't love it. I just wanted to catch the wrinkles, and it's not going to work. Okay. All right, so we're all right. Don't panic. I have a plan. If that was going to happen, I have a plan. So now that I don't have to be quite as careful, I still think I'm going to keep it flatter than that. Okay. The wrinkles aren't close together enough, so my finger would sink down in when there wasn't a wrinkle. I knew it was risky. Told you I've been putting this bottle off because I was kind of worried about it. Okay, I need to make sure that's flat. A little bit nervous. See, it's all right. We'll go in. I think what I'm going to do is go in with black paint and touch it up. Okay. This would be a really great Halloween idea. And the Mod Podge has definitely blackened the paper a little bit darker. It also gave it a really nice shine. So when I go to chalk paint it now, it's not going to have the same shine. So I might have to dry it down. And Mod Podge it again. Okay, I'm getting hearts. You guys are feeling my pain here. There's a big one. Okay. Yeah, there's tons of wrinkles here on the neck of it, and it's catching really nicely there. So I suppose if you're going to do this, you need to really, really, really wrinkle your paper up. But we're going to see if we can't bail it out a little bit. Let's see if my chalk paints are really close to the same color, so of black. And blacks can be different, so. Okay, I'm just catching, I want to catch quite a few wrinkles, especially now that I have to go back in and paint over it. Darn it. Yeah, because I don't like my lines. I don't like those lines. Okay, is that going to be enough? Well, if not, we'll just keep layering and layering. I'm going to clean, not waste any. I kind of feel like I mostly got them all, though. Whoops, there's a spot right there that's ripped. Well, I'll paint that. If I remember. Okay. All right. So we're also going to do, let's see, if I do the frame too, though, it's just going to blend in with the bottle. I didn't think about that. I'm going to have to really gold up the frame. I do too. My clothes, my jewelry, all of it. It's making it pop. Good. Okay, so I don't know whether to use this wispy brush, so I'm going to really slam this brush down. I'm going to keep it dry. I'm really wispying it up. Let me throw on some glasses here just so I can really see better. Okay, and then I just want to break up some of this gold, but not all of it. So if I can break up like some of my lines. I don't know if I need a more controlled, smaller brush where I put it on heavier, or if this wispy brush dabbing at it is going to get it. I think this is going to get it. And then I go in where I really don't like it, like right here. I really don't like it in that flat spot. I really don't like those flat spots. I don't like that. Let me try this more pointy. I went wild on this side. There we go. Okay, I wasn't sure which brush I wanted, but I think I want this one. I want a little more controlled. So just want to kill the flat where there's no wrinkle. I just want to kill that down a little bit. You guys, this bottle could end up being white. Who knows? I don't think so. I think we're going to be okay. but I'm not sure. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better, better, better. All right, let's keep going here. There's a little bit of swipe there, a little bit there. Just trying to keep it up on the wrinkles, really. Wrinkles are just so small. I figured that would be a hard task. Now I'm hoping when I Mod Podge over this whole thing, it will give a consistent shine like a clear coat. If not, I suppose I could just clear coat. That's a lot. Let's tone that down a little bit. Okay. Okay, I don't like that spot. I don't like that spot. Okay. I definitely like this side better. I had a piece, I had a place. There it is right there. Let's see if can I just paint it? I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm just gonna press it down with paint. That'll work. Okay. I'm too far in to cheat now, right? Okay. All right, I think back here I need a little bit of gold, but now I'm scared of the gold. Going back in where I maybe missed. I don't know, that other gold was so distracting. Just hit a couple more. There's a whole bunch right there. I'd love to pick up some of that. Okay, now, what am I gonna do? Okay, now, I don't want that. Oh, crud. That's my only brush. Okay, let's just try cleaning it out a little bit, and we're gonna Mod Podge. I don't know, maybe I better just go get another one. They're just right over there, but oh yeah, I better just go get another one. We're talking black. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me just grab one. It's right here. I can see it. Okay, I got it. I'm still here. Okay. That's what Marilyn does, done by me when she leaves the camera. It always cracks me up. She'll yell, I'm still here. Don't go away. Do I need to dry it? Probably, right? It's probably better. Mod Podge is water-based, so it would breathe through another water-based product, but start getting too many layers on here, I might get myself in trouble. So, okay, I'm gonna put Mod Podge over it. The only reason, let me think about this, because I'm gonna want to Mod Podge the frame too. So do I just wait? Hang on, I'm just trying to be the most efficient, even though it's like I'm all over the place. So I'll show you, see my spots where the chalk paint is not as shiny? So I'm hoping, let's just test the theory and see. Let's just test the theory. There were some spots right there. Okay, my idea is that the Mod Podge is going to seal the paint like it did the tissue paper. Because they would both be porous, right? They would both be thirsty. Hi, Norma. Oh, yeah, it's fine. You're not late. Hi, Sharon. Okay. I don't want it to blister either. I better back her off a little. If it does that, then what am I going to do? I'm going to have to paint the whole bottle black. Right? Oh, it takes forever for it to dry. I'm gonna have to paint the whole bottle black, and then do the gold, and then do the clear coat. Well, why couldn't I just clear coat over this? I'm thinking. Sparkle event. I love vintage stuff. Love what you do. Can't wait. Oh, I know. I'm excited about it, Barbara. So I've got them all packed. I got 100 bags upstairs ready to go, and I made 8 extras. So I'm all set. I mean, I have to double check them, but it is a matte, but it still has a little bit of a shine to it. So, okay, I'm just wondering, is everything going to be the same? Because I'm wondering if I need to make this frame all gold instead of black. I might have screwed up a little bit, but this will be okay because the bow, the ribbon around it will break it up. So I'm going to do more of my gold leaf on this little deal, this little spindle. Run around this edge. I'm going to try and be careful. Okay, I don't mind it a little bit out. Okay, and then there's a big edge right there. So we'll do that one big. All right, and then it definitely needs a little bit. So let's just do a little bit on the top. And that means it needs a little bit. I'm gonna have to do it. Just a few little, I mean, my finger is basically dry. So just like wiping it off of my finger here. So there's hardly any. Okay. I don't like the top. Okay. Let's see if I can make, oh, maybe I need to make the top solid. Oh yeah, that would be good. Let's see about that. I put a lot up here. Not sure I can get it. I might need a brush. I sometimes have everything on this table, but then I feel crowded and okay. Oh yeah, that looks better. So I still have gold on my finger, so I'm just kind of giving a hint of gold to this. Let's see how this dried out. That's the other side, still wet, but I think it's gonna work. Oops, that's my glue gun. That didn't feel right. I think that's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. Okay, so let's do that. But here's what I'm thinking. So I really like the solid gold. Yeah, I really like the solid gold. So now I'm thinking I need to gold this up way more than I had planned on. So, I don't really think I can paint with this. Let me see. I think I'm going to use this, but I need a brush. Hang on, grab another brush. Gee whiz, as prepared as I thought I was, I'm not. Okay, here we go. Okay. So this is, let's see what this is. Gilding wax, Peebo gilding wax, King Gold. King Gold is the color. I love this stuff. It's stinky, but I love it. I'm gonna go really heavy with it. So that it stands out on the bottle. So, and then I think I need to do the sides here. Ooh, we're getting richer by the minute, aren't we? Getting schmancy. Let's see. Wow. It really is like King Gold. That's the perfect name for it. It's doing a great job. I think it's a nice match to the gold leaf. Wow, it's such a rich gold. Okay. Yeah. I think it's a little bit, it's off a little bit, but they're going to be separated. I think it's going to be fine. It's barely off, if it's even off at all. Okay, so then now I have to think about how I want to put my frame, how I want to mount my frame to the bottle. And this is a really good side. I was thinking, let's see, which way does it go? Oh yeah, it goes like that. I was thinking I might put this on the not so good side because it's going to cover most of it. That way it's pretty all the way around. Let's see. So see how if this was a hard clay, if this was a hard clay or a hard frame that you bought at the store, see how it's lifted? You can't, this stuff bends, so you can push it down and it will lay down. So I have to think about how I want to mount this. And we just did it the other day. Did I use tacky glue or did I use this 3-in-1? Or I don't want to use wood glue. I would use wood glue for Would You Bend. You think so? Good, good, good. Hi, Martha. Okay, so let's get a page out of our book because I've decided rather than trying to find a picture that's going to go with this, I think a page out of this book will be nice. Just with this big writing because I like the big black letters. Will that fit in? Yep, it fits in there perfectly. So let's see. Okay, I can see through it. So let's do that. And I'm going to just gently give myself a reference. Yeah, barely, I see it. And then I'm going to cut way outside of it. It's a nice thick frame, so I should have plenty here. Okay. Save that. Make sure you can't see it. Oh yeah, really, really pretty. Pretty, right? Okay. So this side's a little bit prettier than this side. So I'm going to put it on this side and I'm going to put it down. I'm dry, so I think I'm going to use this paper because this is paper to paper Titebond. I probably have it at the other house. Titebond. I mean, I've put it down with everything. I just wonder what I'm supposed to put it down with. Titebond, huh? Okay, so let's, now I need to figure out where. Okay, so this is up and down. Do I want it a little bit? Oh, shoot, because I was thinking about this stuff too. If I put that there, let me see what's going to happen. I'm going to hold it up high enough that I can if I want to. I don't know if I want to yet, but we'll decide. Okay, so there's that. Titebond. Let me look in my glue shelf here. Didn't bring it all. Would You Bend, Fabric Fusion, wood glue. What's this? Stick Fast. That would be a negative. Okay, I don't have that. So I think it's going to be pretty good, good, good. All right, so I have to decide. And this stuff, I just can't get it out. It's really, this 3-in-1. Ooh, good for it. Oh, look at it. Oh, I need to just, is this how it's supposed to be, or is this just old? Oh golly, I got a mess now. Where's my paper plate? Is this how it's supposed to be? Anybody know? It could just be old. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, this is the 3-in-1. Is that how it's supposed to be? So thick and gooey. I don't know how to do this. And I couldn't get it to come out of the little hole last time, so I'm doing it this way. I mean, it's still wet and cold. Okay, so I got some of that on there. Take my finger off. Use a plate and paint it on. There's no painting this on. It's gooey. And then I'm going to add some of this like we did the other day. You know, a couple things, a couple different things. Something ought to work, right? Okay. So this is just Eileen's tacky glue. I don't know if I need to mess with hot glue. One of these is going to grab. Surely. Okay. Okay. So our 3-in-1 on its side, then you don't get the air bubble. Oh, okay. All right, Janet. Use a plate, paint it on. Okay, saw that one. Okay, Janet, I will do that. I think 3-in-1 is the one everybody's kind of liking. I'm not sure. I know there's one that all the girls are talking about. I talked about this the other day. I can't remember what it is. And of course, when I'm ready to be a little more interested in it, no one's mentioning it. So I keep watching, but no one's saying anything. I think it's all Chris Hunter uses now. So I'm gonna have to ask her what it is. Okay. Just be sure the top is on tight. Yes, it's not on tight right now. Sort on the side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I just need my top to kind of round. But see how that well, you can't tell, but it's going around. It hugged. See that? It hugged. So I'm just making sure this is wanting to lift up a little bit. So I just need it to tack up. And I think I used Eileen's up here, so it's probably not going to stick fast, like the stick fast. Let's see, what could I do? I have B7000. Do they play well together? I don't know, but I know that the tip, although it's sticking down right now, maybe I'll leave it. If I notice it pop up again, I'll stick some B7000. But yeah, it looks like it's down. Okay, and then let's get this cap is never coming off again because it's got it all over it. Okay, so lay it on its side. Well, that's good. I always tried to keep it up and down, upside down. Okay, all right, there we are. Now I need to throw this paint away, but plate away. Okay, I still have my Mod Podge brush. Boy, I hope I got that centered. I think I did. I mean, there's no moving it now, really. I think I did. Okay, I need my Mod Podge back. Now I'm going to just Mod Podge, you know, up to the frame. See why I did that when I put the frame on? You didn't get a notification. Kim, do you get my texts or my telegrams? You can text me at 740-273-6693, or you can sign up for my Telegram, which is at the top of my page. The very first post, it is a pinned post. Do I like that? No, never should have done it. It was so solid, though. I wasn't liking the way the gold was. All right, now let's wipe it off. Maybe that's the way. Yeah, that's better. That's better, a little bit softer. Okay, that was a good do thing to do. Really? Well, I sent them. Did anybody else get my text? Tammy is using Super Fabric. Oh, Super Fabric adhesive. Wow, see, I just passed right over for her clay stencils or her clay. She's using fabric. Was she putting it on fabric? That's different. I didn't know that. Okay, this only reason I'm doing this is to make my sheen even from where I went in and patched, touched up with some paint, okay? It's all it is. It's just Mod Podge, and I'm just doing it so that the finish is even. I'm treating it like a clear coat. There's not much shine to it. I always buy the matte finish, but for some reason, you know, it could be forever ago that I've dumped in a little bit of an old bottle or something, and maybe that's why I'm getting a little bit of a shine. I don't know. Matte is not flat, so maybe that's all I'm picking up is just that little matte shine. I don't know. It's not dead flat. I use matte. I should message Tammy. I know she's very sweet. I know she follows a lot of the people, and get my facts straight, since I'm sharing it with you guys and you don't all know about it either. We all need to know about it. So maybe I'll message her when we get done here and say, hey, help a girl out, because I'm talking about your stuff. Okay. I'm not going to bother her on a Saturday night. You got your text. Okay, good. Good, Cynthia. I don't know what happened, Kim. I don't know. Oh, good. Debbie got it. And both Debbies got it. Okay. Hi, Judy. You're very close to me. I'm in Zanesville. Reese got it. Isn't that cute? RF Mason. Her name is Reese. She messaged me. And you got my telegram. Okay, everybody's getting it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Gosh, I don't know. You got the text? Well, shoot. Well, Kim, I'll make a note here. I'll make a note and I'll text you. And just say hi and see if you get it. Hey, Marilyn, I'll text you and see if you get it, okay? And then we'll figure out what to do. I don't know. There's a, oh, wow. B7000. This got really, I've never had this happen before. It's got really yucky. Dang. Must have not put the lid on right away or something. Must have not wiped it off after we used it. We keep that precision. Tip precision. Jeesh. It was almost green. That's weird. This little bit at the top keeps lifting, and it shouldn't be. So I'm gonna try this, even though this isn't a quick fix either. But it's fairly quick. Let's see. All kinds of weird things happening. My husband's got the tractor parked right out front. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, my buntings blew up over the rail. He's fixing them. The flag's all wrapped around. He's fixing things. You're traveling. Okay, Cheryl. You're like me. I always listen to these things in the car. Always. Okay, so now I gotta wait on that to dry. I need to Mod Podge this too, so that it matches the same sheen, even though that's being a little bit fussy. Let's do it. So everything matches. I was gonna wax it, but we'll just do this. It's out, it's here, it's easy. Right? Okay, so we're gonna see how this bottle's gonna turn out here. It's black tissue paper, unpainted. I did not paint it. I mean, I didn't paint it. I touched it up, and it should, I'm hoping it all dries down great. So let's just do, it's called glitter glue. Yeah, glitter glue is when I do paper on paper. Right. That's what I put the paper down with, paper to paper. But I don't know what she wants us to use to lay down her molds. And I don't know if it matters what you're laying it down on either. I don't know. So, but yeah, I love this glitter glue. I bought Julia a bottle actually for her side. It's called Art Glitter. And it just says dries clear adhesive, and it's for paper to paper. It's super wonderful because again, it's one of those controlled tips, so you don't just like gunk it all out and your paper starts absorbing all the moisture and wrinkling and all that. It's good stuff. I think Michelle at the Vintage Daisy told us about it first, is where I heard. I think it was her. I don't know. It might have been Chris Hunter. I'm not sure. Chris is A Creative Life with Chris Hunter. That's her page. If you don't know, everybody knows her. But if you don't, there you go. Okay, so we're just drying this down. I guess I don't need the back dried down as much. Oh yeah, the E7000 is holding it. I didn't have to even do that. It's holding it down. So yeah, and it's kind of, you know, it's going around and it's going up over. So yeah, I kind of pushed it a little bit. Okay. So I've got to dry this. Oh, I hate this. I hate this drying part. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Not with you guys. I mean, I can put my excess black paint back in my black bottle and I can, you know, pick up. But since I have you here, I need to keep on rolling. So yeah, it's looking really good. And I think I'm going to get this glued on the top, and I get my seam binding around. I think I picked that color. Now I'm debating on this. Although, you know what I've done? Because I was thinking about adding this. This is such a nice, yes, it is. I'm impatient, yes. It's such a nice thin. I was going to add this, but I can't do that now. Well, we'll see. Let's see, I could maybe add it to the side, add it sideways. It's gonna be sharp. It's gonna be a really sharp bottle. Thanks, Martha. I know, the trim is beautiful. Yeah, it is so pretty. I really wanna try and get it on here. So, I can't do anything until it's dry. I sit and watch Kathy dry all the time at Royal Funky Junk. She dries and dries and dries. I don't think a thing of it. I don't know why when I'm drying, it's like, oh my gosh, they're all gonna leave. 78, oh my gosh, I have 78 people. I never look at that number. Sometimes I'm curious and wish I would have peeked at it just to see where I'm at. Is it lifting? Oh, it might be, yeah, it lifted just a little bit. Right after I said it didn't lift, it did. Hold it down. It doesn't want to lift. Yeah, the trim is really nice. So I guess let's just give this a minute to fester. Not fester, but you know, cool down and dry on its own, whatever. And I'm gonna get this out and I'm gonna get our spray adhesive, because if I'm doing that trim, that's what I'm gonna use. I got my footies on, you guys. Okay, so okay, now, so I'm just gonna fuss around with this while, just let it, you know, rest a little bit. I feel like I'm pushing it, but I can't lay it down, so I can't see it. Okay, so the golds are off a little bit, but it fits. I think it's pretty. I think it's really pretty. Okay, we're gonna do it. So we need a piece. Let's see, I need to back it back. So it needs to go to, I don't want to waste any of it. It needs to go to there. So I'm going to cut it. save that. Okay. And then let me see if I can tell if there's a right side or not. I can't really tell. I think I'm gonna go with this side. So I'm gonna lay it on my, you know, ugly sticky. I have a sticky tack Super 77. I picked up Eileen's. This Eileen's had a sticky spray. I think that was what it was called. And Elmer's Glue had a sticky spray, whatever they call it, spray adhesive, whatever it is. Any spray adhesives work. I used to use all of mine from when we used to do so much stenciling on people's walls. I had a ton of stencil spray, and I think I'm through all of that. So anyway, my bottle of Super 77 is just about gone. I can send you guys a link. I get it off Amazon. You love it. Good, good, good. Oh, you can't hear me, Roxanne? Need me to yell? I don't think I'm being quiet. I'll talk a little louder. Can you go out and come back, maybe? Yeah, it's still down, so I think that's gonna work. Okay. Oh, you know what? I need to do the bottom in case it wraps up over onto this lace. Just in case. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna wait and do this when we were all done, but I think I better knock it out now. I can rip it down a little bit. I should have done it while I was doing it, shouldn't I have? Yep, because I'm seeing little bits of bottle. Okay, trying to keep it down here. I've already got my gold on there. Let's see, hang on. I'm trying to hold it without holding it. Okay, then let me use my Mod Podge to stick it down some more. I see bottle. I see shiny bottle a little bit. All right. That would have been hard to do, I think, with the lace on there. So another hold up. Sorry, another dry. Wait, if I'd have thought about all this drying, I probably would have done this one without you guys. Oh well. Hello, Isabel. There's somebody else. Good morning. There's somebody else here from Australia watching. And she said, good morning. Which here it is 7:18 p.m. So just turning evening here in Ohio. Okay, come on. We got stuff to do. I'm kind of anxious to see this on here. But I need to set the bottle down. No worries. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want it to wrap around too much, but I really need this lace to be at the edge. Oh, I can't, it's not dry. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, press it down. It's not dry, but it's good enough. Okay, so these two are the middle. So now this stuff is sticky. Line it up with that. Line those up. I need it to be lower. Okay, there we go. That should be about right. Yep, that's right. Okay, now we're gonna go on around and on around. Okay. And the back is just gonna end how the back ends. However it wants to end is how it's gonna end. It had a 50-50 chance to lay well. Oh, that's okay. That's how it ended. That's fine. Okay, so we got that on. Is the spray adhesive? No, you don't even see it. You know, it's clear. No. Okay, so done with the Mod Podge. Now I'm dry enough. Let's get this on here and get this. That looks bad. I know it does. I just made this the other day. Where's the end? Who knows? We'll just cut it in. Okay, so I have to decide. I think I'm gonna let it run up a little bit. I'm just gonna start in the back, up at the top. Let's see, I need to kind of go over the top just a little bit. So let's just start. I'm going to overlap it so that you don't see any glass once I get the finial on top. Okay. All right. Now we're going to continue round and round. Round and round we go. I'm just going to stick, come on, glue. Stick a little bit of glue as we go. And clean this all up. That black tissue paper, I knew it was going to be awesome. I just had that feeling once I had the idea. Someone's probably already done it, but I've never. What did that say? I'm up to $1. What did that say? Let's see. And now let's just not glue it down and see if we want to go all the way, because I don't know if I do or not. I want to go all the way down because I'm going to add a blinky, you know, deal here. I think I might. I didn't think I did, but I think I might. Okay, so let's back it off. Let's look at it coming up just a little bit. Let's level it out here. What do I do? Flip it? There we go. Okay, so there I'm leaving a little bit of the neck. See it that way. Oh, thank you. You know, I've never done that before, so I think it's weird. I'm going all the way. I don't want to be weird. We don't want to be weird. Just trying something different. I don't think I like it, so it's an easy fix. Sometimes you step out of the box and you jump right in, right? You liked a little bit of the neck? Oh, well, too late now because I glued it. I stepped out of my box and it jumped right back in. All right, so let's tack this down back here and snip, snap off, press it all down. Okay, now let's get our, oh, got some glue on there. That Mod Podge worked great as a sealer, like to level out where I touched up with the chalk paint. The chalk paint is very dry and thirsty, and so the little bit of shine that this tissue paper had with the Mod Podge, the matte Mod Podge, was shinier than the flat touches. You can see it on the replay. I held it up for you guys to see. And so I just recoated it with Mod Podge and it all blended in, and you can't tell where I touched up the black paint. You can't tell at all. And I've got a pretty bright spotlight on this, and the B7000 is holding that down just great. Okay. So let's get our bow made. Let's see here. I feel like if I'm off any way at all, I'm off going that way. So I'm going to put the bow on this side just to help offset that feeling of, oh gosh, I might have missed my mark a little bit. Oh, I didn't leave myself enough tails. So let's back this whole thing out. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I'm not cutting it yet so that I can get it. Let's see, let's put it up here a little bit more. I have some tails hanging. I do a lot of bottles, but they're all different. So I don't know. I hope you guys don't get tired of watching them. It's just a great surface, I guess, to create on. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Okay, I think I like the longer ribbons. I don't know. I can always cut them back if I change my mind. Let's see. Get this out of the way. Whoops, I don't have black flowers. Okay, all right. So, oh wait, before I put this on, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Reese. I can't believe I remember your name, but I think that is adorable. You need to change your Facebook name to Reese. I love it. Okay, so this was gonna be my like crowning piece on this bottle. And then, oh, it's a lot. But I thought maybe I could run it like onto the side. I've been wanting to use, no, I don't like it on the side at all. I don't know, does it chunk it up? I think I need to save it for another bottle because this bottle doesn't need it. You love it with them, Kim? I don't know, it's a lot going on. I'm not sure it needs it because I still, yeah, these are just a little bit too long. Let me just snip a little bit here and see what I get. Well, if you guys love it, share it out to your friends because that helps me a lot. And it shows them that you have, you know, you have friends that can make pretty bottles. Okay. And don't forget, without the beads, maybe a smaller bow. Let's see. So we're going to add this to the top. Okay, which is finished the exact same way as the paper. You can't see how cool the paper is though from here. Smaller bow. Okay, let's pull it in just a little bit. Can't go too small because it's such a big bottle. And then, oh, I just love it. I love the bow. Okay, I'm going to stick it on there and I'm not going to do the necklace. I'm going to save the necklace for another one because I'm loving this black and gold tissue paper and we're going to do another bottle with it for sure. Okay, now I pulled some things for my paper plate. I can go ahead and stick this down. Let's see, how do I want to do that? I'm going to put it on the lip of this bottle and I'm just hot gluing. I think the hot glue will be fine. Yep. I rarely ask you guys to share, so you know I'm liking it too, right? And I say that because I never actually, I say rarely, I mean never. I never ask you to do that. That's a pretty one, but I feel like it might need some gold. Oh, look at that one. Gold and black. Oh yeah, if the gold's right, which it is. This one's beautiful. These are all too big. I pulled some, but they're too big. Okay, there's my cutter. So this is just an old earring. It's a beauty though. Let's get this back off of here. I'm going to bend it up a little bit and cut it. Get rid of that. I'm going to stick this in the bow, but I want to make sure if I want my bow to the front where all of the tails hang on the front, which I think I do. I think it's too late. Already stuck it down. Okay, so let's get this on here. Love that. Okay, then I have to decide. I had thought maybe a couple of little flowers in here. Just again for texture, we've got the raised texture. We've got texture on the tissue paper with the gold wrinkles. We've got this and we've got this. But this is pretty flat. So we could, this is an old pin, an old bar pin. That's pretty spectacular. That's pretty spectacular. I'm not gonna lie at all about that. I'm kind of liking it. And this one is very pretty too. Very matchy-matchy with the frame. Oh gosh, I'm liking that. I did a good job pulling. This one had a little bit of green because these beads, which you guys can't tell, but there's a little bit of green to them. So this one kind of, it's black, they're black, but yet there's some green. I don't know if it's just, see, you can see the green there by my finger. So I had that together for that. I'll keep that together since I'm not going to use the necklace. So what do we do? I don't want that. I've got a, ooh, that, I got a cameo. She's kind of bright white. She's a little bit white. Let me see if I spray her, would she accept? Let's see if she accepts a little bit of stain. Let's see what happens here. Wipe off the pin, see if the tones are down. I don't want her white anyway, you know. I won't want her white for any of my projects. Just dirtied her up a little bit. Okay, there. Now she's not quite as white as she was. You can kind of see I quickly antiqued her. Okay, ladies. Now is it too white? Because I've stained it back now. So it kind of matches the bow. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to let you guys vote and I'm going to listen to you. So the cameo, the pearls, or black and gold. There's your choices. Cameo, pearls, or black and gold. Cameo, pearls, black and gold. I'll show you again. Here is the black and gold. Here is the pearls. There's one pearl missing right there at the top. And here is the antiqued cameo. Or nothing. We have 4 options. Or leave it. Leave it to Beaver. We could. So let me know. And I see the options coming in. So we have cameo, pearls, and black and gold. I'm really going to go legit here. Let's see what you guys say. I usually never take the time to do this, but why not? It's kind of fun. Okay, cameo. I've got to vote for the cameo. I've got to vote for the pearls. Black and gold. Pearls. I think Bonnie meant to say pearls. I got a black and gold, a cameo. black and gold, that's here. A cameo, or the flowers. Yeah, I didn't give the flowers a chance, did I? Pearls, 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 black, gold. Okay, pearls, 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 black and gold. Okay. Pearls, 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 cameo. I think the pearls are going to win. Cameo. How fun, right? Pearls. She likes them all, Isabel. Pearls, cameo. Huh. Cameo, black and gold. Cameo, black and gold. Black and gold, or black and gold or cameo. Nothing. Pearls or black and gold. So I got 2 for the pearls or black and gold. Okay. So I'm not going to write those down because that's 2. Let's see. Same difference whether I put, they just cancel each other out. Pearls, black and gold. Pearls, black and gold. Black and gold or cameo. Pinch off that missing pearl. Cameo, black and gold, pearl, pearl. Cameo, black and gold, pearl, pearl. Oh, you guys are really into this. You love it. It's beautiful. No flowers. Cameo. Hi, Roxanne. Cameo. Okay. I don't know what 444 are. Do you see? Pearl, pearl. Okay. Yeah. Pearls are like 15 to 6 or 7. Yeah, pearl, pearl. And the pearls are still coming in. Okay, I got it. So now, okay, since you guys picked the pearls, I've got 2 pair of glasses on my head. Income. What? I don't know what you mean by that. You can glue a pearl in. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look and see if I have a tiny loose pearl to patch that. And my pearls are right here from where I pulled it out in case I put it back in. I left it down. So let me go through my pearl box. Let's see. This one's too big, I bet. Yeah, too big. Okay, so I need a tiny baby. Let's see here. Here we go. Look here. Look what I got. I got a whole bag full. That's still too big. Oh, here's a tiny baby. Oh, yeah. It's not quite as white, but it's fine. No one's ever going to say, now, which one isn't the same? And besides that, they're all there. So, sweet. All right, so let's get these pearls out of here. Let's get our B7000. Okay. We must have a, I wondered if that was a, like if I say it, what she's typing, then that brings all of the, back in the day, it used to be a couch thing. I bet that's what that is. I feel like it is. Okay. So let's give that just a second. Let me see if I can. Used to be you could, nope, I can't do anything. Okay. Thank you. Oh gosh, thank you. So, okay, I've got that in there. So hopefully that doesn't come out. It's from years and years and years and years of collecting. I can tell you that. Okay, let's get this pin. I don't want to knock out my pearl. Okay, we'll get this pin off of here first. Oh, geez. Okay, I've got to bend it up because it spins. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to get in there and get it. Because I need it to be flat. Amazon? What do you mean, Mona? What's on Amazon? I was just going to say, oh, geez, that just shot across the floor. And my pearl, I don't know which one it was, but they're all in there, so let's set up fast. Okay, there we go. Put the pin part in the trash. And then, I really need that to lay down. Okay, here we go. Bridget Lassiter, Totally Dazzled has what? Have you found the B7000? Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I'll send you a link for it. Hobby Lobby should have it. I also saw a B6000, which I thought was really weird. Like, what's up with that? Other than the only thing I think I'm just going to put it here on that part that's, that I cut off, because that's the only raised part. It's not going, it's not going to do me any good to put it anywhere else. Oh, there's Randy running the leaf blower. Cleaning up the sidewalk. You like the black and gold? Yeah, I do too. All right, can you dry E7000? I don't know. I may have to put this on later, this part. Ow. Okay. I kind of want it to... There we go. I don't know if you can dry B7000 or not. It goes on pretty quick. You think it's spectacular, Kim? Thank you. Wow. That's high praise. This one's been a nemesis for me. Not sure what to put in the frame. Then when I'm doing it here with you girls, I'm like, oh, the frame's gonna match the bottle if I leave it black and barely paint it. And then I had the little issue with the, yeah, I'm not gonna be, Julie had the same trouble the other night. She made one like this, and this just isn't gonna set up. So I'm not gonna be able to show it. I'm gonna have to leave it kind of lay like this because it's gonna slide down. But there you go. So there is the lace. There is the mold that we made with Formflex. I made it ahead of time. The German book page in the background with the old bar pin, the seam binding with a button, and then an old spindle that I painted and used gold leaf rub and buff. And then I'll show you like the, ouch, that's hot. There's the tissue paper. It's just black tissue paper. And I used gold rub and buff. Oh, shoot. It is just not sticking, and it is so hot. I used gold rub and buff on black, packing paper, shipping paper. The frame I made out of an ornate, just look up ornate small frame mold. Ornate small mold frame. Yeah, you think you need all of those words. Ornate small frame mold. I have some on my Amazon under craft supplies. The very first link at the top gives you a link. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. Gives you a link. Thanks, Marlene. Gives you a link to my Telegram. And also, gosh, can I put it right on top of the B7000 now? I don't know. Because it's wet. I don't know about that. We'll see. Can't hurt. It'll give more for it to grab, I guess. It's just the raised part. The bar pin was grabbing in the very middle of this circle and nothing else. So it's still a little bit raised. And that was a pretty wet puddle. I don't think that the glue is going to stick there. So, but it will hold it once it dries. So anyway, this is our project. I'm going to leave it lay. As soon as it dries, might be tomorrow, that I can shoot it or take a picture of it, shoot it, and post it here for you guys to see what we did. But I don't think I'm going to add, a lot of times I'll add little things to the ribbons or whatever, but I think it's just good. I think it's good just like it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It took us a little bit, but I think it took us an hour and a half. Sheesh. But I had a little touch up with the, I really tried to dry brush the rub and buff just on the wrinkles for anybody that came late. And I got a little carried away. I kind of got over on the paper. So I used black chalk paint here and just kind of touched up wherever I didn't like the gold. And then what happened was that caused a flatter finish than what my matte, sheen was, I had a nice even sheen with the matte Mod Podge like it has now. It's just a nice even sheen. See that? So I had these little dry spots of black wherever I went in and touched it up with chalk paint. So I had to give it another coat of Mod Podge. So that took us a little bit, and then it all had to dry. And I was going to do the bottom after we were finished, but because I decided to add this lace so close to the edge, you guys had to wait on me to do the bottom too. So it was a little bit time consuming for those reasons, but it was fun. It was fun, and what a relief. And I'm happy to get this project off my table and get on to the next one. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. No, it has never dried out. It has never caused me any trouble. The only thing that has happened is like when I know to be careful and to dip down in and to not, wipe it on my glass, because the lid will seal to it, which you can get it, but so I try not to have to fight my lid on Alive, but I love that it's in a pretty container. So, I just wipe it off when we're all done. I come in here and wipe it out. And every once in a while, you can peel too, and I'll wipe it off the lid, and it sticks a little bit. But what I've learned is I like how it indents here, so I can dip down in and wipe it off under that lip, and then go at my project and not slather it all over the side. But I've not had any trouble, and I've had this for quite a while. I think I got it in the spring, or possibly even the fall. I might have got it last fall. I've had it for quite a while, so it's been working great, and I use it all the time. So there you go. So hi everybody. Hi Kim. Oh Kim, I just finished. This is what we made. My earrings, or my pin, is not going to stick very well. This is what we made. We used, I tried black tissue paper. I've never used it before, and I absolutely love it. Love the wrinkles, which I highlighted with gold leaf, and then I painted and added a finial at the top with a Formflex molded frame that we made, and a little lace detail at the bottom. Turned out really cute. I love it. I'm glad you guys love it too. Thank you so much, and thank you for showing your friends. I appreciate that. It helps my page a lot. So we'll see you later. You guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow, I promise. And actually, if Randy goes golfing, you girls in my group, I'm coming in the group. I haven't been in my group yet this month, and I have 3 or 4. What do I have? Where's my list? Where'd my tablet go? Oh, here it is. I have 3 for sure, which I always promise you 3. I usually, one month I did 13. We have all these different, but I got 3 good ones that I think you're going to like. So I'm looking forward to seeing you girls over there, but I'll come here if I end up over there able to do that, because I want to have a nice amount of time. I'll probably just do a quickie over here. So I have plenty of little quick video or quick projects, and I have some more involved like this one. So we'll see. So I'll see you later. Yes, catch the replay. The best thing about the replays is you can buzz through. Be like, that's what she started with, and how'd she do that? And you can back up and find it. I love doing that. So have a great night, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.